Planet Dolan.
From high fives and handshakes to being best friends forever, we count 9 insane things banned from schools. Yeah, what's up, YouTube fans? Pringle the one in the building. How we doing today? Today, guys, I got some crazy new content for your face. So here we go. Number 9. A school in London apparently implemented a zero-tolerance policy to any form of physical contact in order to stop kids from beating the shit out of each other. The ban on physical contact meant that kids were not allowed to high-five, hug, or even give each other pats on the back. A young girl was even given detention for cuddling another consenting female student. The principal suggested that banning kids from being near each other helps to eliminate poor behavior and bullying, because bullies can be pretty relentless with their vicious hugs and their dangerous handshakes. Number 8. A school in Atlanta was so sick of text speak that they demanded a ban on using trendy internet acronyms in their yearbook. The school's authorities distributed a document to all of its students requiring the pupils to pledge against using common text phrases such as LOL, OMG, or even text-based smileys in their upcoming yearbook. After copying a ferocious backlash from parents and national TV coverage of the incident, the school quickly retracted the request. Apparently, this generation is not really fussed about that old boring tradition called language. Or maybe they just ain't hot with the emojis. Number 7. A school in Dolan, England decided that one boy's long hair was too radical for the classroom. The school made the decision to tighten their uniform dress code when an 11-year-old boy wore a ponytail to school. Maybe he was just getting ready for that Maybe It's Maybelline commercial. His somewhat long hair apparently breached the school's policy and was told he would be separated and taught in a classroom on his own until he cut his locks. Oh, that's just mean right there. They did not want him to be ready for that commercial. The school refused to budge on their policy and the student ended up enrolling in a completely different school. The boy's father claimed the discriminating policy was an infringement of his human rights. The right for every person to have an edgy haircut and make that thing look so good everybody wished they had your hair. Number 6. In an outrageous attempt to avoid offending anyone, New York decided to ban certain words in the high school exam. Words like dinosaur, birthdays, poverty, and disease are all banned. The department who made the decision to omit any words that may be considered sensitive topics claims that they don't want kids losing their minds if they see certain words. Poor kids might be upset at the word poverty, and creationist kids might react badly to seeing the mention of dinosaurs. Even the words slavery and terrorism are excluded because God forbid children should be aware of things happening in the real world. Why should they know? It's so much better to be willfully ignorant. Number 5. Schools in Australia are also scared of offending their students, so they decided to ban certain colors of ballpoint pens. Guidelines for schools in Queensland, Australia warn teachers that correcting a student's work in red pen can damage students psychologically. The threatening color is apparently too confrontational and demotivating for some pupils, and teachers are being advised to adopt a more soothing shade, such as blue, pink, yellow, or even just a pencil. Unfortunately, an F is still an F, whether it's written in red, purple, or in giant glittery sparkles in Comic Sans. Number 4. A school in Georgia who had no problem flagrantly advertising the Coca-Cola company reprimanded a student who wore a Pepsi t-shirt to school. They must have had nothing to do that day, or they just didn't like this guy's shirt. The student sporting a PepsiCo shirt was instantly suspended for allegedly embarrassing the school who invited Coca-Cola executives to their Coke Day. Teachers were horrified when the student ruined a photo that was supposed to be a shameless promotion of Coca-Cola. It's just a Pepsi shirt. A spokesman from PepsiCo who heard about the incident said the student was clearly a trendsetter and that they were keen to send the rebels some more Pepsi gear to wear at school. Number 3. In an effort to avoid yearbook photo shenanigans, one school banned all students from wearing their glasses in official photos. The bizarre ban was brought in after an entire year of students deciding to wear the exact same pair of glasses in every single photo. Can you imagine that? Seeing everybody look like Steve Urkel? Like just different color tones and all that? After passing around one pair of glasses between every person, the school's administration saw the hundreds of photos of students wearing glasses as disrespectful and banned the following year's pupils from wearing any type of facial accessories. The students were obviously forbidden from commemorating their academic days as fun or creative. At times like these, it's nice to have fun, but you'll always have someone shutting that fun down. Number 2. The kitchen staff at a school in Essex, England forbids their pupils from eating triangle-shaped snacks. That means you can't have no damn Doritos. But that's fine with me because I'm a Pringle guy myself. In 2013, a 15-year-old boy was the victim of a mildly intense flapjack accident, which left him with a moderately sore eye for a few hours. This guy was fighting a flapjack and that thing just left him with a busted eye. After the young man inadvertently copped a 4-inch baked thread to his eyeball, hence the busted eye, the principal cracked down on the kitchen staff demanding that any future flapjacks should only be baked in circles or not at all. The kitchen staff, who had been cooking the dangers of salt cakes for 15 years, suggested maybe the problem is less in the kitchen and more in the reckless behavior of their students. Number 1. Teachers in England are discouraging students from having BFFs because it might be sad if they are not in fact friends forever. Psychologists who support the ban on children having best friends suggest that it's damaging for other kids who don't have best friends, and that all kids should play together without labels. No one should judge, guys. Why are we judging? They are scared that the trauma of breaking up with their bestie can be too painful for a child to deal with. With bans on things like best friends, physical contact, and discussing sensitive topics, children will probably soon be forced to wear safety equipment to school, in case they trip and, get a little ouchie boo-boo. With all that said and done, what's something weird they try to ban in your school? Hopefully it wasn't Pringles, because if that's the case, I'd probably have to go down there and fight them. Well, take care, everybody. Peace. This mother lowered the bar for all of society by naming her baby hashtag, implying she spent the length of her pregnancy staring at her iPhone. Funny enough, she posted hashtag's birth announcement on Facebook, which at the time didn't even support hashtags. Hashtag fail.